two, one, go. This was fast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 100 days of code. But this is not day 100. No, no, no. This is actually day 58. However, we have some stability in this turbulent life of ours. The one thing that you can always count on is Leon Anderson's in this call. Leon, how are you doing?
Hello world, Leon Andersen in the house. Feeling good. Yeah, today was a pretty quick section. Before that I played some Vim adventures, which was fun. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm learning that I didn't really consciously catch in the Vim tutor. Just the same as yesterday, and I'm listening to Pokemon music because it doesn't have any own background music during that. So I have some Pokemon earworms, and yeah, to get to the real to the meat of today. Basically, the section today was adding reviews to the campground review page. We're building Yelp Camp, basically a Yelp for campgrounds. Building the form, the review form with rating and body, or rating and review text. Setting up all the standard the how's it called, the EJS, the views page for it, basically advancing the show page. We built the reviews on the show page, not just submitting them, but also seeing them, and then a little bit of styling, and then we went into deleting, setting up the deleting, and that was basically the only thing I really had a question about, and that's the code that we're seeing there, starting from line 25. So my question is, in line 29, we're using a $pull to, as far as I understand it, remove the review ID from the array that is carrying all the IDs in the campground collection, or inside of a campground object. And afterwards, we're also using review.findById and delete. Like, why do we need both? I don't understand that.
Got it. So we don't have the models and stuff for this today, but the way that I think, just from this code, what it looks like is a campground probably has an array of reviews. So, and what the pull method does is, from this array, it deletes the entity with this ID. So first, what we need to do is we need to find the campground with a given ID and remove the review from that array, but there's still a review entity in the database, so we need to also delete that entity explicitly.
But where would that be stored when it's not in that array anymore?
The connections that we looked at over the past few days are just connections. That is why you had to do the I forgot, I think it was called populate method, to get everything, because inside of the respective models, there's just an ID pointing to some other object. But the each object, basically for each schema, each model has its own database representation.
Yeah. Oh, it makes total sense. Yeah, we have the reviews in a different stored in a different place. Yeah,
Exactly.
so obvious. Yeah, okay. Yeah, totally forgot that we have the reviews collection there as well. So okay, yeah,
Nice.
then everything makes sense. What would happen if we would just delete the review? Would there be like the review ID would be still in the campground reviews array,
I,
but then it would show like undefined or something like that? Cannot find.
yeah, I think it could even crash.
Okay,
Because then we have a database reference that's no longer valid and yeah.
got it. Yeah. Okay. That was the basically it. So also maybe just a little addition before we wrap up. I feel like I'm understanding. No, I'm missing the word. Deconstructing, destructuring. Destructuring, yeah, destructuring. I'm understanding that a bit better. Reading this in 928 made sense, like because first we always just had const ID equals request.params, and then code just added comma review ID inside, and for a moment I was like, what is he doing? And then I don't know if I can explain it correctly, but basically we're defining ID and review ID at the same time by pulling it out of request.params.
Exactly. So the request object basically looks something like this. Const request, params, and then we have an ID and we have a review ID. That's how we can pull these two out of here.
And if we would have const review ID equals rec params just below the ID, like just below line 28, it would be the same, just split in two lines basically.
You mean like this? Wait.
Yes.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it makes more sense now.
Awesome.
That's structuring to me, and I also had moments. I can't really put in words what exactly I'm experiencing there, but I had some moments where it felt to me like JavaScript is a language.
Awesome. That's nice.
So that was like, oh, it's like kind of a different connection into it. Yeah.
Which makes sense. It takes people about 2 months actually, when they spend about 2 hours per day with the language, to slowly start experiencing these first moments where it just makes sense without them having to consciously think about it. So it's super interesting for me to see this also happening with you and the programming language.
Awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm really curious how far that can go.
Oh, yeah, it can go very far.
To think in that language, that's going to be interesting. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Any last questions, thoughts, epiphanies?
No, not today.
Got it. I mean, we had enough for the past, and that this was already awesome. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do some more. So tune in again. Code every day, just like Mr. Lee and Andersen, and then also you will have these moments where suddenly it will just feel natural to you to use JavaScript to express something or maybe to understand something. And there are even people who use some pseudo language to talk to LLMs these days, and it actually makes them about 20 to 30% more accurate, just because code is always super accurate and the LLMs implicitly pick up that when code is being used, the result needs to be more accurate. And because LLMs are just statistics, if you talk to them using code, they actually produce more reliable results. So this is your buried fun fact, episode 58 of 100 Days of Code. Good luck finding that again, but no, we're going to look at AI a lot more in the future too. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been the Code Goal on day 58 of 100 Days of Code, together with
Leon Andersen and my mentor.
Alex Mill from 10x Dev, ABC, I would say.
ABC party people. Until tomorrow.
Party people.